Commercial maintenance categories make up our second group of awards. We begin with the One Interior Maintenance Award. John Minnie Distinctive Landscapes of Congers, New York receives a Merit Award for Becton Dickinson Headquarters. Next are the awards for Exterior Commercial Landscape Management. To start this category, Cleanscapes LP of Austin, Texas is on a roll with 7 recognition awards for Silverado at Brushy Creek, River Place Corporate Park, Aspen Lake One, Barton Oaks Plaza 2 and 3, Wild Basin 1 and 2, Research Park Plaza Buildings 3 and 4, and San Clemente at Davenport. Continuing with recognition awards, Del Conte's Landscaping Inc. of Fremont, California for the Rose Garden Homeowners Association. Duke's Landscape Management Inc. of Hackettstown, New Jersey for Santa Fe Pasteur. Eastern Land Management Inc. of Stamford, Connecticut for Sacred Heart University. Kachina Landscape Management, Menlo Park, California for the Hilton Santa Clara. Lawn Management Company Inc. of Houston, Texas for MD Anderson Campus. Sunscape Landscaping LLC, Austin, Texas for Regency Park Apartments. And TerraCare Associates LLC of Littleton, Colorado for the Marketplace at North Glen. Now, with Merit Awards in Commercial Landscape Management, we start with Acres Group, Wakanda, Illinois for Greg's Landing North Homeowners Association. Austin Outdoor LLC of Bunnell, Florida for Fleming Island Plantation. Bemis Landscape Inc. of San Clemente, California for Paradise Point. Brickman Chicago City, Chicago, Illinois for the University of Chicago. Brickman Group Limited, Long Grove, Illinois for the Woodfield Corporate Center. Cleanscapes LP, Austin, Texas for Spanish Oaks at Bee Cave. Cleanscapes LP, Austin, Texas for Boot Ranch. And Cleanscapes LP of Austin, Texas for Hill Country Galleria. Dennis 7D's Landscaping and Garden Centers, Portland, Oregon for Tidewater Co. Homeowners Association. Duke's Landscape Management Inc. of Hackettstown, New Jersey for Santa Fe. Eastern Land Management Inc., Stamford, Connecticut for Wilton Corporate Park. Greensleeves Inc., Miami, Florida for Latitude on the River. John Minnie Distinctive Landscapes of Congers, New York for 515 East 72nd. Rupert Landscape Inc., Laytonsville, Maryland for Bethesda Row. Southern Botanical Inc., Dallas, Texas for LEED Gold Awarded Campus Landscape. TerraCare Associates LLC of Littleton, Colorado for Arapahoe Lakes No. 1 Association. TerraCare Associates LLC of Littleton, Colorado for Parkway Corporate Plaza. and Valley Crest Landscape Maintenance of Calabasas, California for Turtle Run Community Development District. And now the grand awards in commercial landscape management. Austin Outdoor LLC, Bunnell, Florida for Waldorf Astoria Orlando and Hilton Orlando Bonnet Creek. The client's objective for this property is to create a luxury experience that is delightfully memorable. Areas include over 320 specialty and native palm trees, extravagant annual flower beds, 4 large Bermuda event lawns, and 3 extensively landscaped water parks. Electric power equipment is used to abate noise, and if a guest walks by, service workers must turn off equipment, smile, and politely greet the guest. DeVal Landscape Maintenance LLC of Jacksonville, Florida for Flagler Center. The client's intent for this project is to have a lush, healthy landscape over this massive 90-acre Class A office park that's sustainable. Yellow weed-infested turf was brought back to life by using a quality slow-release granular fertilizer with micronutrients. The pests and diseases encountered were properly identified and treated. With strict water management program in place, a thick and healthy landscape was the best alternative to watering. Eastern Land Management, Inc. of Stamford, Connecticut for Stamford Plaza. One of the striking achievements of the city of Stamford's urban revitalization is Stamford Plaza, a 4-building high-rise complex nestled along I-95. The dramatic exterior 4th-story landscaped areas put Stamford Plaza in a league of its own. Maintaining a landscape like this is challenging enough at ground level, but as a 4-acre confine atop a parking garage with a maximum 18-inch soil depth, it's definitely more complicated. A full-time on-site gardener augments the services of a weekly maintenance crew. Landscape Concepts Management of Grayslake, Illinois for Oak Brook Promenade. The client felt that in order to achieve an upscale atmosphere at this family-oriented shopping center, a lot of color would be needed. Beds are edged monthly. Turf is replaced every spring in small areas that were affected by salt. Hardscapes are checked each season and leveled to prevent tripping hazards. To keep flowers and plants lush, the 47 containers are hand-watered daily. Precision Landscape Management LP of Dallas, Texas for Glen Abbey Homeowners Association. The median home value is around $2 million in Glen Abbey, so these homeowners expect an impeccable level of service to keep their common areas in pristine shape. Over 7,000 pots are planted at each color change at the gatehouse alone. It takes a full-time crew and a personal landscape consultant to keep this property in astounding shape at all times. Clean edges, manicured turf, and plant health make this entry worthy of a grand. Precision Landscape Management LP, Dallas, Texas for The Center. This 10-building office complex sits on 52 acres in a prime location between all the major highways in the Dallas Metroplex. In the center of the center is a beautiful spring-fed lake with a path around it for all tenants to enjoy. Over 5,200 pots are planted with every color change in 19 color beds. Enhancements are also made throughout the property annually to keep it in tip-top shape. Smith Grounds Management LLC of Matthews, North Carolina for TIAA CREF Charlotte Campus. Over 4,000 different species of plant material, 1,000 trees, and 20,000 shrubs help make this an attractive place to work and visit. The abundant use of extremely diverse plant material within each regional garden presents a virtual smorgasbord of new food source options for pests. So a detailed IPM program incorporates prolific pest monitoring for the entire campus. The Greenery Inc. of Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, suppliers Smith Turf and Irrigation Supply and Green Acres Turf Farms for Palmetto Bluff. This 5-diamond resort and residential community encompasses 19,000 acres in a diverse mix of uses, including an inn, a residential resort village center, world-class spa, an equestrian center, biking and water trails, and a nature preserve, all seamlessly woven through the natural landscape. This very diversity composes the primary management challenge, as owners desire nature that looks as if it were never touched by the human hand. The Landscape Partners Limited of Richland Hills, Texas, for the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth. The architect's vision for this museum was to create an urban forest look in a densely populated high-traffic area. Another requirement was to have no ornamental annual color beds. The museum is bordered on two sides by a 66,000-gallon, 1.6-acre pond. Maintenance for the pond requires daily skimming and debris removal by shore and by boat. Managing this landscape can be a bit nerve-wracking, especially when turf surrounds a $1 million tree sculpture. Valley Crest Landscape Maintenance of Calabasas, California for Woodbury Community Association. Valley Crest maintains all the outdoor spaces of this 600-acre development, including streets, community parks, main recreational center, pool areas, tot lots, and basketball courts. There are 12 parks, each with their own unique plant palette. The irrigation system has over 60 controllers and 1,900 zones. Over 5,000 flowering trees drop flowers and leaves that need to be cleaned continuously. The whole project had the judges saying, "Wow!" Valley Crest Landscape Maintenance, Calabasas, California for Gulf Coast Town Center. This complete shopping experience features a village-like setting on over 60 acres. The diverse plant palette showcases more than 500 flowering trees, including Hong Kong orchids and queen crepe myrtles. There are also over 400 native and exotic palms, many of which are over 30 feet high. The turf areas must sustain constant foot traffic with movie nights, weekend concerts, and piano bars abutting the grass. Willamette Landscape Services, Inc. of Tualatin, Oregon for Orenco Station Homeowners Association. 100% organic landscape care is the directive for this winner of the Best Master Planned Community in America Award. In addition to organic fertilizers, weed control is limited to the use of natural or organic agents or manual process. Most pruning is executed without power trimmers. A thorough irrigation audit, followed by improvements, resulted in a 50+% reduction in water consumption.